I started wondering, is this honestly the worst console generation that we've seen within years? Now, I started thinking about all these various problems and things that have been happening and all the negativity that's been just pretty much showing up in the world of gaming and in the news. So I decided that I was going to collect together a bunch of things that I thought off the top of my head within the past like 2 days or so of why I think that things are pretty fucking sucky right now. A watering down of the market with a consistent lack of variety within the genres that are available for most of us players to be able to enjoy. Too many of these fucking companies are focused on the whole entire Me Too aspect of trying to be the next Call of Duty and Gears of War, or whatever game is selling the most at that point in time. First-party and third-party companies that seemingly are just ignoring the pleas of their fans and anything that they have to say, even though they say that they honestly give a shit about their opinion. Meanwhile, they can't back it up because obviously all their decisions are proving otherwise. Downloadable content that's being released on the same day that a game is being released? Why the fuck would you do something like that? It doesn't make any sense. If a game is coming out that day and you're releasing downloadable content, that means that you purposefully took that content and made it available separately for an extra sum of money just because you're greedy. That's a no fucking brainer. Shovelware galore. And I quite literally mean that. Shovelware out the fucking ass. Out the wazoo. Out of just about any orifice that you could honestly see shovelware coming out of. I mean, how often have you looked on the shelves and had to sift through all this crap that essentially is getting the same price tag as a game that had tons of hours and effort put into it and is way better, yet it sits side by side with the same exact price tag? Is that fair? Not really. An increased emphasis on the casual market just because they were capable of making the Wii into like a juggernaut to be dealt with. But here's the thing, okay, no matter what you do with the PlayStation Move, no matter what you do with the Kinect, okay, you aren't going to be able to grab onto the same success that Nintendo did with the Wii because that is bygone, okay? Nobody really cares about it anymore. It's already been done. The casual market, they're only there for the second because it was really cool. It was in the news and everybody had to have one. Okay, when you throw things into media constantly, yeah, everybody's gonna fucking jump on the bandwagon. Well, guess what? The bandwagon has come and went. So you're late to the fucking party and you really shouldn't have arrived anyway because you were doing just fine without arriving. An overabundance of accessories and peripherals that have absolutely no use outside of 1 or 2 games. Why do we need half this shit to be cluttering up the shelves? And on top of that, whenever you take something like the Wii Fit balance board, or you have something that's like, it's a helmet, you put the Wii remote on it. Yeah, that's all fucking cute and everything, but I'm sorry, how fucking often are you going to use it? I mean, go into a fucking game store and tell me how many things of like fucking Guitar Hero guitars that you see just scattered about everywhere. Okay, there's hundreds of them. So much that they don't even know what to do with half of them. I can imagine that they're going to open a fucking recycling plant just for those fucking things in general, just because they're taking up space. Hell, I've gone to thrift stores and seen piles of them. And I'm talking from like Rock Band 3 and the newest Guitar Hero. Piles of those instruments just laying there in a thrift store. People donated them because they couldn't get rid of them. That should fucking say something. Game developers scrapping innovative ideas that are daring and something that hasn't been done and is just a little too different. Oh wait, why do something like that? Why test the waters? Why come out with something different when you know you could just release a first-person shooter and compete with the Call of Duty crowd and try to garner their cash? Because you always know they want to run around and shoot things in first-person perspective. Hooray! Yeah, that's what the fuck we need. Tons more fucking shooters, as if there isn't enough already. Why don't you try giving us a little more innovation? Or why don't you try actually bringing out something for the genres that haven't been getting a lot of fucking attention? Like platformers and survival horror. Yeah, that would be real fucking nice. Remember when PSN was hacked? It wasn't that fucking long ago. Well, there's a lot of fucking people that haven't forgotten. Hell, there's a lot of people that are still pissed off about it. Like me. Yeah, I may not have said a whole lot about it, but that's because their fucking story changed every single fucking day as to, according to Sony, well, it was, this is why it happened. No, we think that might have been this. Well, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we might not be doing that. Yeah, it was an ever-changing story. No matter what fucking video I was going to record, I'd have to record like 15 of them in a fucking row to be able to keep up with the amount of fucking bullshit that was just spewing from their mouths. Oh, and that and the fucking people that were actually affected in a really long-term way because their information was just scattered about, and all of a sudden they see charges coming up on their accounts and their bank accounts going into the negative. Whoops. Games increase from the traditional $50 to $60. No, I'm sorry. $50 was already a lot for people to say, I don't know if I want to cough up that much for a game because, I mean, just buying two brand new games is $100. Now it's like, two brand new games, that's 120 plus tax. And that's US dollars. In other countries, it's a lot fucking worse. And that's fucking unfortunate because, I'm sorry, if you want to go in and enjoy one game and you figure a lot of games are like 12 hours long, yeah, you'll be blowing through money like nobody's fucking business. Say goodbye to your wallet because it's going to say goodbye to you and its contents. The red fucking ring of death. Oh boy. Who the fuck could forget about that? How many Xbox 360s were sold? How many years had to go by before Microsoft was like, oh, here's a new model that doesn't have that problem. And we're still not going to address why it's happening. We still got your money though, and you're still going to buy our new systems because you've invested so much fucking time into your online games and into the fucking library games that you've mustered up until this point. Suckers. How about the fact that there's a whole bunch of pre-order bullshit going on now that's just giving you things like an extra outfit, here's some extra guns, here's some extra accessories, here's a map, blah blah blah. Okay, and you're going to get those things as soon as it comes out because you pre-ordered it. So essentially what they're doing is they're taking the entire game, just like they're doing with the downloadable content, okay? They're taking the game and taking out bits and pieces of it and then making it separate. And they're doing this because they're fucking greedy. But hey, that'll garner us some pre-orders. And for the people that didn't pre-order it and the people that just went out like the day after, ha 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 ha, you want those items? Pay extra, you fucking ninny. Yeah, I really love the fact that I'm going to have to cough up extra money for items and weapons and all types of other bullshit that's already in the fucking game. Whoop-de-doo. Half-ass and tacked on multiplayer because everybody's like, whoa, Call of Duty, everybody plays that all the time. Look at World of Warcraft, people are on there playing all the time. Well, we have to have that too. We have online versus, okay, well, here's this game. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Here's some tacked on multiplayer. And nobody actually goes on our servers to fucking play it, but we want to do the Me Too thing because everybody wants to fucking live in its shadow. Well, enjoy living in the fucking shadow because it's real fucking cold there. Nobody fucking gives a shit. You know how that there's a lot of free-to-play MMORPGs? Not anymore. Now they have light versions. Okay, anytime that I've ever gone out to a place that had food in it or drinks or anything like that, and it was something light, it tasted like fucking crap. And for a reason. Light means they take out everything that's awesome about it. Well, if you take out all the awesome stuff from a game, that means it's fucking pointless. Okay, I understand that, well, we have to get some money some way. Well, you were doing just fucking dandy before that, but now you want to have some more fucking people just deciding, I want to play this game, I guess I'll cough up extra money because I put in over 20 hours on this game and my character is this level. Boo-hoo, they won't let me into the next era. Yeah, fucking crocs of shit. No more free-to-play, anybody. Now you get light versions. Don't you love the way that things are going? Fed up developers leaving major game companies and going off and either making their own game companies or joining other game companies because people like Capcom and Squaresoft are basically turning inside out and upside down from all the fucking bloated, stupid bullshit that they've been pulling lately. One of the major reasons why I've made rant videos about both of them and why so many fucking people have been fed up with their fucking crap. Why? Because they're great companies that just decided, fuck it. And when did they decide that? Mostly this console generation. Conspiracy? It was said that video game market was something that was going to avoid, you know, any kind of recession altogether because business is booming. Well, it just so happens that this year they've let go of so many developers and so many studios have had to close up shop for a major reason. Why? Because things are fucking sucking pretty goddamn bad. Used game sales thrived for stores like GameStop, and you want to know why? Because that was 100% profit that those fucking assholes were taking in. And those game developers that made those games, they weren't getting any kickback. Now all of a sudden, they're all pissed off. And I don't absolutely fucking understand GameStop whenever they're selling this used stuff. Okay, why can't you give them a small percentage? Just a small percentage. Would it really fucking kill you? You're reselling their shit consistently. I know for a fact that there's games that'll go through the same exact fucking store more than once. That means you're reselling it over and over again, okay? if a game comes back into them multiple times, each time that it sold, that should have been money that those developers got, but they didn't. You want to know why? Because they're greedy fucking pricks. Game developers and publishers that are charging for content that's already on the disc. Because I love going out and buying a game and it's like, well, there's some downloadable content available. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'll pay for that. Click, download. The download is 51 kilobytes. What? There is nothing, not a single fucking thing, unless it's like a fucking little picture that is going to come up as 52 fucking kilobytes, or whatever fucking kilobytes, or even a small fucking little like megabyte, okay? Nothing is going to be that small file size. It's on the fucking disk. Oh, and what's even better is the fucking awesome people that decided that they were going to just basically break open the game and sift around in it and find that this shit is actually on there to prove them otherwise, in case they were like, oh, no, that's not actually on there. Yeah, well, you want to know it? You were proved wrong because you're a bunch of greedy fucking cocksmokers. Region locking. You want to know what? It's one of the worst fucking things in gaming, and here's the reason why. Okay? Here in America, if there's games that come out in Europe, or if they come out in Australia or anywhere else, and I want to import them, I would like to be able to if it's not here. I'm sorry, but there's tons of games that come out in other countries that I would really like to enjoy. Oh wait, my system's region locked. Now sure, somebody could say, oh, you can hack your system. One, I don't want to hack my system because then that voids the fucking warranty. On top of that, I should not have to hack a system. I shouldn't have to go through some fucking hoop, okay? Multiple hoops, like Superman 64 kind of fucking golden hoops, okay? Shitty ones. I don't want to have to go through this bullshit just so that I can play some fucking games. Because those game companies were either fucking stupid for not bringing it here and making the money from fans like me, like-minded fans like me, or the fact that they just don't fucking care. It's usually one of those two. The increase in Japanese game developers and publishers that are deciding, well, we want to cater to the Western audience, so we want to make games that only they'll like. What's popular there right now? Shooting games are. Let's make everything like that. Okie dokie. No. Do not go and try to make your games just for one fucking mentality, for one country, for one kind of fucking gamer. That's the stupidest thing you can do. What you should be fucking doing is concentrating on making an awesome game. Okay, you don't make it for an audience. You just make a game that anybody's going to be able to pick up and fucking enjoy. You don't make it for one target audience. That makes you a fucking moron if you do something like that. And that just so happens to be what they're doing right now. So maybe they are kind of... games that can only be played online, and that's it? If I go and I get a game, and the only way that I can play it is by being connected, even though it's not an online game, but I need to be online to be able to enjoy this game, you basically just ruined the fucking game. And here's the reason why. Once those servers are gone, once that system stops going online, and yes, that does fucking happen, once that system stops going online, I can't play that game anymore. That's a waste of fucking money. That's one of the reasons why I like having shit like that behind me, okay? Those Nintendo games, they came out in the 80s and 90s. I'm sorry, if those were going with that same exact fucking mindset, I wouldn't be able to play them. That would be a big pile of useless fucking garbage, okay? How about the fact that I got a game called Chrome Hounds? Chrome Hounds for Xbox 360. Guess what I can do with it? Nothing, because they can't go online anymore, because the fucking servers aren't available. So you know what's available on it? The training mode. Awesome. Oh, and Final Fight for PS3? Yeah, I fucking love me some Final Fight. I love beat 'em ups. Oh, if you want to play Final Fight, no, you need to be connected online. Guess what? Once my PS3 stops going online, I won't be playing Final Fight anymore. Mad face. Nintendo wants to capture the hardcore audience again because they snubbed them the entire time for the casual market, which the casual market pretty much fucking dried up on them. The only thing that's gonna fucking sell is stupid things like Zumba Fitness. And what, another fucking Wii Fit game? Oh boy! Praise the fucking gaming gods! I love games like that. They're definitely for a gamer like me. No, they're fucking not. I can't even fucking finish the sentence because it's a pile of shit. Pile of fucking donkey shit, elephant shit, tiger shit, moose shit, and it's all fucking jammed together and fucking blended to a nice fucking frappe. Yeah. You want to know what? You know what really fucking pisses me off about all that? Is the fact that they want to turn around and they want the hardcore audience again, but then they deny all their fans of a bunch of fucking games because Nintendo of America is just so fucking smart. Genius. Refusal on the part of first and third party companies to port a game that's already in English either to NTSC, which is here in America, or into PAL, which is like Europe and fucking Australia and England and all that. Okay, I'm sorry, but if the game is here and already in English, but it's not in those countries, how much more fucking effort is it going to take to bring over there? Why? Okay, whenever something's fucking region locked, okay, then you're pretty much dependent on those companies deciding, we might, maybe, you know. It really just depends on how well it does. No, you're a fucking goddamn stupid fucking, you're like a donkey hooker, okay? You're a donkey hooker on fucking crack and meth and fucking speed all at the same time, all the time. I don't know why you're on all those drugs, and I don't know why you're a donkey hooker, but you are, to me. Just for fucking making stupid bullshit decisions like that, because it takes no fucking effort. It's already in fucking English, so what the fuck is it going to take, huh? What's it going to fucking take for you to fucking port it to those countries? I don't fucking get you people. I really fucking don't. You're just like, oh, I don't want to bring it over there because, fuck them. Publishers deciding, you know what's a really good idea? Let's change developers for this really awesome franchise. Can I think of any examples? Silent Hill. Here, you guys can have it. You're not doing really good, are you? Here, try again. You're not doing really good. Do you want to try? You didn't do too good either. You want to give it a try? Maybe it'll turn out good. It probably won't. And there's a reason for things like that, because whenever you give it to a developer that is trying to make it like those guys, then all they're doing is trying to be something that they're not. Now, on top of that, if you give it to them and they decide to do something completely fucking different, then it's not really the same fucking game anymore, now is it? And don't worry, it's not just Silent Hill. How about Devil May Cry? Hey there, Ninja Theory. You're such a great company. Let's think of all the great hits that you've had. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Nada. Not a fucking thing. Okay? Even if there's somebody out there that's like, well, I kind of enjoyed. You kind of enjoyed. Exactly. Do you think that a fucking company that can make something that you kind of enjoy should fucking have something as awesome as Devil May fucking Cry? No. And that's the problem, is that they're just handing off the fucking franchises. And don't worry, it's not just those two. How about Metroid? Well, let's see. We have a really capable company, and they made Ninja Gaiden. So fucking awesome. Alright guys, have Metroid. Oh, this'll be really great. Oh wait, it's not. You made Samus into a fucking retard. Wait, how did you do this? How'd you take one of the most badass bounty hunters in all of fucking gaming and turn her into a fucking idiot? Well, you did. Bravo. How about this? Stop fucking handing franchises off to people who don't know what the fuck they're doing with it, and if you think for a fucking second that fans might not like it, they probably won't. How about the fact that there's game companies? Infinity Ward, that will go and patch games and remove features from it completely. I would like to buy this game. That'll be $60 plus tax. Awesome. I'm enjoying this game. 2 weeks later, Wait. Wasn't there a couple extra modes there? Huh. That's weird. 2 more weeks later. Oh yeah, I'm gonna jump on and play. Is my game corrupted or something? What the fuck? Yeah, that does happen. See, they can patch the game to go and fix issues where somebody is taking advantage of part of the terrain to ensure that they're getting more kills than everybody else because they found a neato spot. But here's the thing. You shouldn't patch a game and take out shit, because then you should really be paying back that fucking person who bought that game, because, well, they paid $60 for something that you took away. So that's like, what, $2 or $3? You should be doing that, but you're not, because you're a bunch of fucking greedy shitheads. Online passes. Now, I understand that the game companies are trying to ensure that people are buying their games brand new. But here's the thing. Once that game is not sold brand new all the time and you only have the option of buying it used, then what are you doing? You're not doing much of shit. You're just going to be going up shit creek with your little paddle. I'm enjoying this. I have a paddle and I'm on shit creek with my game that I can't go online with, even though that's the main reason why I bought it. Look at me, still paddling up shit creek, not enjoying it. Oh, got splashed with a little caca poo poo. I love when shit just fucking gets flung in my face because game companies are fucking stupid. Biased gaming sites that decide that, well, you know what, we would give this a so-so review, but we're in their pocket. They pay us so much money, we couldn't possibly ever give them something below a 9.0. Hey, you know that really good game though? 4.0. Ha 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 ha! Wait a minute! We're getting flooded with 200-something comments saying that we're all fucking morons! And the nice thing about it is that that same gaming site will have one person reviewing, even though they have a clusterfuck of reviewers. They'll have one guy review it. So then, that review is technically going to be a reflection of the entire website's mentality and opinion towards that game. That's smart thinking on their part. Yeah, I really fucking hate that. Lack of backwards compatibility. The Xbox came on. Backwards compatibility? LOL, what? No, we don't really think so. Oh, and on top of that, some of the games that you were enjoying playing online, we don't support the servers anymore, even though they're first-party games. Gotcha. I bet you thought you were going to be enjoying that stuff still, huh? No. And then PS3. Well, yeah, backwards compatibility. No, we were just kidding about that. We kind of just took those features out. Oh, all those USB ports? Nah, we took those out too. We really didn't see a fucking point in that. So, yeah, I really don't like whenever a game company is tooting their own horn about the bevy of features that their system is going to have, and then slowly as time progresses, they just take all that away. You know what I call that? Fucking faggotry. At its finest, at a maximum fucking level, and then all of a sudden they're like, increased level cap, so faggotry can persist. And it does. An increase in game cancellations. And you already know what I'm going to mention right now, because I won't need to mention another goddamn fucking game. Mega Man fucking Legends 3. And I know the word fucking isn't in there, but I like throwing it around enough because it's emphasis on my fucking annoyance. I don't like the fact whenever a game company's like, this is coming out, and then all of a sudden, bleep. Not saying anything about it. Not really going to talk about it. Oh, wait, we got millions of people bitching about it. Okay, it's being just deleted from everything. Sorry, from existence. You'll have to deal with it. Oh, you still want the game to come out? I'm sorry. We would need like a petition of like 50,000 people. Oh, you got one with 70,000? That's my lunch break. Yep, sorry. Later. Yep, and that's kind of how it goes. HD remakes. Now, everybody wants to be able to play their fucking awesome games in high definition. Who doesn't? I love to see things looking a lot nicer because, frankly, that is a lot cooler, especially when you got a nice, big, high-def television. You know what I don't like? The fact that they didn't need to re-release it. They already had the games out. All you have to do is make it backwards compatible. Oh, wait, you already have backwards compatibility. Then all you need to do is fucking clean up the resolution a little bit. Oh, wait, you didn't do that. You could have done that, but you didn't. All it is a couple things that could be downloaded right onto the system. Okay, emulators do it. All you do is you download it. That's it. A couple drivers and everything looks all pretty. But we'll have to fork out $30 or $40 more. Oh, and we get trophies too. That's a humdinger and definitely makes me want to own that. Yeah, it really fucking doesn't. It just pisses me off to no fucking end. And then I realize I'm a sucker and end up getting some of those games anyway. Face, fucking palm. So yeah, those are some of the reasons why I think that this generation in consoles just so happens to be one of the most fucked up ones within recent memory. And anybody could tell me, well, you could be nitpicking about this, or you could disagree about this, or this. But you want to know what the fact is? I'm not the only fucking person that's had a problem with a lot of this shit. And that's a fucking fact, and that's a goddamn truth. Hell, half the fucking things that I mentioned, I created rant videos over the past fucking 2 years about. And there's a fucking reason for that. Shit is fucking sucking harder than a goddamn hooker on fucking Mardi Gras, okay? There is no goddamn fucking reason for half these fucking problems to persist and continue, yet they do. So, you, the fans, the followers, the subscribers, the viewers, all of you, I know that there is something that I missed, something that you may have been thinking about, and just something in general that is just fucked up and you don't think should really be happening. Or I might have named it and you want to be able to give your own 2 cents on it. So that's where you come into play by commenting down in the box below my fucking face. Or you can make a video response with your fucking face and talking about all this within great detail to this video. So, as always, gamers, nerds, and nerdettes, game the fuck on.